So I've been following this Lindsay Clancy trial for the last couple of weeks, like everybody else has. And I'm not a lawyer yet. I'm not gonna give like an opinion on who I think is guilty, who I think is not guilty. What I'll say to that is reasonable doubt has been planted. Reasonable doubt has been planted in my mind. Okay. But the two biggest things that really has me thinking and honestly quite pisses me off that number one, healthcare as a whole continues to be raggedy in the United States, but especially women's healthcare, especially women's maternal health, women's postpartum health, right? And that's for everybody. But can you imagine how much worse the situation would be if this woman was a brown woman or a black woman? Think about how many women and children could have been saved, how many situations could be different if healthcare, number one, let's start there, but women's healthcare, women's maternal health and mental health was actually taken seriously in this country and prioritized like it is in other countries, okay? The thing I think about is just how raggedy the system of policing continues to be in this country. Don't come for me, don't come for me. Listen, I know that there are some of y'all out there who are doing this job for the right reasons, and salute to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all, but there are a lot of you who are taking my tax money. Because how do you pull up to a scene? There's a woman in the snow who is clearly not herself, barely alive, has a throat, has wrists, spinal fluid come out of her nose, clearly broken bones. She clearly was pushed out of a window. She's laying in the snow, and then there are 3 unalived babies in the basement. And a man who is completely unscathed and fine, and y'all arrest the woman. Y'all just literally just automatically take his word for it. They say that there was an investigation. I'm watching this case just like y'all are. Girl, what investigation? Your first instinct is just to automatically believe him. Y'all didn't even like... I'm irritated. As a woman, as a mother in this country, like, we're not safe. Hopefully what comes out of this trial, no matter what the verdict is just a more focus on women's postpartum health, women's maternal health, and mental health in general. There's a lot of women who are protesting for her. I'm hoping that we can keep that same energy to make this like more of a serious issue, because this is not the first time that something like this has happened, and it's not the last time something like this is going to happen. And postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety, psychosis is real. I've never been in psychosis, thank the Lord. But after having my second daughter, I definitely had some postpartum anxiety and depression, and that shit is real. And so yeah, those are my thoughts.